each morning, let there be flow of love and let there be new flow of happiness and joy that surrounds you. Thank God it's Friday. Beautiful morning to all of you in Nigeria and every other country that we're actually running this time together. And to those who will be joining us later, we wish you the very best of the day, even as you will be starting it. Okay. So thank God for another beautiful day. Thank God for life. Thank God for strength. Thank God for grace. Thank God from Monday to Friday. It's another beautiful day today. So I hope you're going to, be there for your day. You know what I mean by be there for your day? Put the smile there, put tension, the focus, the vision. Don't lose focus. Believe in yourself. Be positive about everything around you. Stay positive because life is all about positivity. If you're negative, it cuts your life short. It cuts everything around you short. And you don't get any reason or any means to want to see anything good about self. So stay positive, see positivity, and live in positivity. It will help you to go a long way. Okay? So it's Family and Values, and you're on Galaxy Television. Family and Values. Somebody will be Friday. You have those Friday crushes. And all they think about is, let it just come. And after it comes, what happens? You go for a weekend. You'll still be here again. So God be the glory, we are here. And Family and Values is a program that runs through this channel, the station, from Mondays through Friday, from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every morning. And it's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about our family. It's all about how well we're building. Especially for the young ones coming up, building their own life. What is it that their parents has left unattended to or did not even bring to their notice? Their awareness that leads to knowledge, the value that presents itself in a family concerning an individual who is desiring to have a family of his or her own. That's what we discuss, including your finances. We go all the way, your health, everything about you. So we're not leaving anything out. My name is Olori Adejoke David. We've been running this show for Monday, and I'm not running it alone, but my friends call me Olori AJ. So someone has another name she calls me. So she may decide to call me this morning. Don't be surprised. I'm a Omo Babalara, so I can do my as I want it. To God be the glory. I'm here with a dancing sister who is tying all scarfed out. I don't know. She just decided to go to Akwa Ibom this morning.
No, I wanted to come in a gangster way today. It's Friday. Come on. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
We are keeping it cool. I'll call him Mama Gen Z. Yes, definitely you're expecting that name from me. Good morning to you.
A beautiful morning to you, dear.
Coming in with a hoodie this morning. Are you cold?
Yes, I think I had a little. I got to Kedna. I found out the road was wet.
We had conventional rain today.
My area is all dried up.
A part of Yanopaja was actually raining.
I was actually.
But by the time you got along the Ikeja along, it was dry. I got to Ikeja and it rained. So conventional rain is common in Lagos. I was just wondering. I actually had to be in a weather like this, a little bit clubby because I'll be going into the AC very soon. Conventional rain is common in Lagos. A very good morning to you. Welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are reaching out for the stars. Yes, we are always reaching out for the stars. We reach out for what we aim for. And we are streaming live on Facebook. You can download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. A very big shout out to our Star Times family. We love you. We see what you're doing. It's Friday, and I wanted to just come. Sometimes when you do rag day in the university and you now remember, I say, I come in a gas story. But then I remember we are discussing family. It's family. It's you and I. On my way to work, something sad happened. There's a very terrible accident along when you're descending into Computer Village, that bridge. So a BRT, a keke, and a Korope. I hope I got that right. They collided. And there's a pool of blood in that place. As that when I was getting to the office, they had not carried the keke man and he was bleeding seriously. And trust Nigeria, there's a lot of traffic that now went back because everybody is watching, cars are not moving. Please, let's be careful. And I heard, I think maybe the BRT lost brakes while descending the hill or ascending the hill, and the keke was descending. So you can imagine what's happening this morning. So let's be careful out there, please. Make sure that's what we used to say. Be careful. Safety is key. And for those of you that are standing there watching, please get to work. You can't do anything. You're not the
health. Don't be watching. You can do many things.
If you cannot help,
state has done so much when it comes to rescue.
The emergency number.
Free.
And don't stand there just, and you know, Nigerians say, yeah, they were telling different stories. I was like,
and you see them recording as well.
Yes.
So what I just want to point out is this. The long and the short of it is this. When it comes to health and safety of life in Lagos State, I, Adejoke, can vouch for that. You see, we need to be very, very vigilant. 767 or 112 goes a long way for you to save life, rather than just carrying your phone. As you are carrying your phone, the first thing you should do is 767 or 112.
And the good thing is the general hospital is close by, so that the general hospital is just close by. And one thing about Lagosians
also, when it comes to safety, is they are very, very, very compassionate. They will go all the way to save lives, see what they can do. While some will be stealing, some will be there to save life. So please, let's always put this into our minds. As we continue the program, it's time for us to celebrate those who are having any shout out.
Yes, my little boy is 2 years today. Donald. That boy is disturbing me always in church, and suddenly he's not a big boy. You know, Benin blood is flowing in him. If I want to carry nine, just leave me. But happy birthday to you, Donald. Little chap, we love you as you celebrate from your mom, your dad, everybody. Higher life is celebrating you this morning. Wishing you the very best as you grow in life to that boy God has ordained you to be.
Okay, so to everyone celebrating today, happy birthday. Wish you many more fulfilling new age, and celebrations will never cease in your home, in your family, in your marriage, in that anniversary. To Stanley Paul, happy birthday. He's a colleague with one of the radio stations, and I wish you the very best. Many of the radio stations, he's also and all that. So wish you many happy returns, and God will continue to, radiate your life with the sport activities that you're good at doing. So on that note, we need to go for our minute feature, because our guest is handsomely, like Joy would say, handsomely seated, looking all cool, calm and collected. Let's go for our minute feature. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Time ticking and less pressure to be married. To the dismay of grannies everywhere, millennials and Gen Zers appear to be in a rush to get married. The age folks decide to tie the knot has been steadily increasing over the past 60 years. In 2018, the average marriage age for men was 30 and 28 for women, compared to 24 and 20 respectively in the 1950s. There are lots of reasons for this change. Recent financial blows hit millennials, the current generation of marrying age hard, making it difficult to parent and buy homes. Some are happy to blame dating apps, which creates a mirage of endless choices of partners, or maybe people are just too busy, opening flights on budget airlines, or exploring alternative relationship structure to feel the need to settle down. Those chalk the marrying list trend up to indecision. For many younger folks, marriage is a true symbol of compatibility, not a milestone to check off the list. And all you are supposed to be sure someone is the one when you're still on your not self-inclined. Yet some reasons why marrying late is becoming more accepted, and what's not a red flag for the future. People are prioritizing sexual compatibility. In 1972, only 29% of people believed it was okay to have sex outside of marriage. There was a lot of less emphasis put to finding a sexually compatible partner because, well, you weren't supposed to be having sex at all until the rings were swapped. Things are a lot different now. Close to 60% of people say it's fine to have sex outside of wedlock, which means, socially, there's more leeway to spend time exploring sex, either with multiple partners or deepening one with a chosen bro. Before tying the knot, let the millennials and Gen Zers take a seat as the Lori Agent and Princess Joy take us on the ride with our guest. Thank God it's Friday.
So Galaxy Television, the program is Family and Values. You heard it. We're talking about a very beautiful and important topic this morning, especially for our young ones, and to encourage, to also open their eyes to certain things that may be missing or that they need to know. So this morning we're looking at time tickling and less pressure to be married early. Time is like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and there's just less pressure to get married early. Yeah, some will tell you when you see I want a marble, we don't want to get married early and we're out of it in a short while. You'll be the same people who crucify us. And some are like, oh, I just want to take my time. I never see Mr. Right. Mrs. Right is here to show face. I remember there was a caller who called in some time ago and was telling us that there's no love.
Beautiful.
Then there's another one said he's 40, he's looking for
a good wife.
A good wife. I would say, where are the good wives? Good wives are everywhere. Maybe you are not looking in the right way.
Maybe he's not even a good man.
Yeah, I remember you said that. So this morning we're looking at the reason, possible and likely, issues that may arise when you have to go through all this if you don't on time. And this morning to discuss this, we have Dr. Abiodun Adetono Amsa. He is an embryologist from Harvard-trained entrepreneur and also a business consultant. Okay, and he's also the CEO of Cornerstone Medical Diagnosis Center. Good morning, sir. So good to have you this morning. It's looking so
I'm happy I have you here because there was a time I used your medical app, so you refund that money back to me.
Seriously?
Yes. So opportunity come once. Yes. Yes, yes. Now I will refund it to me. That's by the way. We'll talk about that. Yes, now it's in my territory. So we'll take that.
But stop threatening.
I have a way of always picking stuff from my guests. First time I've been looking at what will I pick from them.
So now you're but that's when it's your crown. You cannot pick that one.
I'll pick Doctor's pen. I'll pick Doctor's pen so that I use and sign those checks.
Oh my God. Oh my God. In millions and in billions.
Yeah.
It's so good to have you this morning.
Welcome to the show.
We're glad you are here. Okay. We want to ask from your time, because we know you're older than us, and from the generation you're looking at from. Whether which way it is. Anyway, let's experience life.
Yeah.
He's showing us that now. Okay. So why do you think there's less pressure to be married? Especially, in those early days, things come out with the generation we have now. They're not so, they just want to take their time at their time. Mommy, daddy, don't rush me. I will do it at my time. Can we compare both now and then?
Thank you very much for having me here.
You're so much
really,
welcome.
There are so many reasons. 1,001 reasons why people get married. In those days, there was no technology like this. Now the awareness is so much that anything that's going on in the United States, we're seeing it. Right? All over the world, there's information over the world. And sometimes people display affluence on TV, on social media, and all that. Everybody wants to do. And ladies of nowadays, I remember the last time you mentioned that people said there's no love.
Someone said so.
People don't just love for loving sake. There must be a whole lot of other things behind the financial stability. No woman wants to get married to a man that is not financially stable. Men are not really wired for something. They're not. Then the career job is another thing that slows them down. A lot of people want to get in the peak of their career before they settle down. My profession, lately I've had reason to meet a lot of ladies, 45, 47, 36. And when you ask them, what's the problem? Some of them tell me they were not even really considering it because of their career. In the last 2 weeks, I've had to meet like 3 people, 45, 46, 47, 48. They were not considering it all along. Now they are considering having a baby. Not even getting married. And come to think of it, a lady of 45, 46, 47 any guy that's in that bracket must have been a certain guy. And they don't have to take someone's husband. So those are the challenges we have now. And women these days, the advent of different products, iPhone, Bone Street, and all that. You know, every woman wants to lay hands. Because this thing is telling them in the face every time. So these are many more of the reasons why people don't consider. When I got married, my marriage in 25 years.
Wow, congratulations to you.
In
25 years. Wow.
You must come and eat the silver
jubilee the silver jubilee anniversary.
At the time, my wife was just 28 and I was 21.
Wow.
It was a decision.
Awesome.
And marriage is not something that happens by accident. That's intentional about it. That's why these days you see a lot of people, a lot of issues in marriage because people just rush into it without adequate maturity to manage what happens in the marriage. So these are some of the few things.
John.
Okay, so now what are the pros and cons of delayed marriage, and how has the rights and education of women actually affected them? Because you're talking about career and we're talking about the 21st century, and a young girl is talking of her rights as a woman and how to defend herself. Also talking about, I want to build my career, just like the instances you gave. So how has that contributed to the delay in marriages, especially for the women? You know, because it's like they are the ones, I feel like a man in his 70s can still get married as long as he's settled. You still see a young girl and get married too. But the ladies are the ones on this other receiving end when it comes to this.
Yeah, thank you for this. That thing you said that a man at 70 can still get married at any time. It's not absolutely correct.
Okay.
Because there are consequences to that as well. The men reaches the age of 50 and above, they tend to have a lot of dysfunctional sperm cells. Abnormal sperm cells.
Not dysfunctional.
Not all. A man can impregnate at any time. But that doesn't mean everything is alright.
It's alright.
But for the women, just to go back to your question, there are several consequences. Women's biological time tickles every time. And the interest in that from the age of 35, the quality and quantity of eggs every woman has starts to drop. Yeah. So once we get to 38, it's not rapid. The decline is not rapid. So in our practice, most of the people we see, they are not in their 30s. Most of them are in their 30s. 31, 35, 37, and all that. And when they come around, at that point, there's always a need to now use donor backup.
Okay.
Those are the consequences of getting married
late.
Infertility will be on the increase, fibroid issues, because as they age, fibroid tends to grow along. But once a woman hits that, a lot of hormonal changes, that's why we see a lot of young ladies from their teenage age, they are the ones that get pregnant so easily. Because that's when that's the prime period of their life. So, and along the line, once men hit 28, 29, 30, if they have fibroid, the tendency for the fibroid to increase is there. Because at that age, you should assume that the women at that age should go to get job. Getting job means ability to buy whatever they desire, to get jobs and all that. Sometimes some things that feed fibroid growth, they begin to consume without money.
Like what, sir? Before we go further.
Sort of things,
tabletted
drinks,
energy drinks,
and all that, especially fast food. Most of the chickens we eat in fast food, these were chicken that were big for 3 months, 90 days, and see them very big. Because they give them some medication that make them to grow. So when people consume it, if such a woman has fibroid, it goes there to increase in size. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know. But you should expect a woman of 30 and above to be financially, stable, get a job, and be able to acquire whatever they want. Sometimes they want to make themselves happy. So they consume all sort of things to make themselves happy. And this thing doesn't really help their fertility. Sometimes they rub some creams that will affect fertility.
Fertility.
So if fertility now is on the increase, in our society because of getting married rates. And what can we do? They tend to now spend a lot of money running from pillar to post to get their heart desires. So,
okay. One of the consequences. Let me ask, what impact does late marriage have to do with children and childbirth and parenting? Late marriage, what impact does it have? Then what are the risks of waiting for too long? You were saying something like 40, 45. Can we say that is too long?
Yeah, it's too long.
So for you medically, what age can we say it's the right time? That,
Ideally, you assume that anybody can get married that they like. There's a timeline. They can be faster. Don't get me wrong, that does not mean people don't get pregnant at 40.
Yeah. Those are exceptional cases.
Because this has to do with the background, the family, where they came from, the family that runs the family. It happens. But getting married late has a lot of consequences. For example, when a woman of 40 is telling me she wants to have a baby, I just ask her straight away, 20 years for that age. That's assuming that the child is going to graduate.
68?
That's 68. That's 68. You want to start dragging your children to school? What energy do you have at that time? Those are the time the woman should be sitting down and saying, let me know the people of my living. That's an aspect. Running around, doing school runs at that age is not a palatability. I need to it's not palatability. Then, at that age, then you begin to say, okay, I want to do IVF, I want treatments to get pregnant, conceive, and all that. Is money available? The psychological effect of that. And you manage it. Because at that age, you see that's when people get a lot of babies. Get involved in church activities. At that time, you see their peers. Probably carrying their children and all that. So the emotional trauma is there again. So these are some of the few consequences.
You mentioned IVF, and it just brought me to my next question. When we talk about single parenting and adopting, there are some people that are natural, they don't want to get married, but they just want to have kids. And I know you've met a lot of them. They just feel like marriage is a no thing for me, but I want to have kids. I want to go to celebrate. I want to do IVF. How advisable is it, especially for a woman who has lived her life making her money and she's 45 and so, okay, it is now I'm ready to have that child, and she has made all the money to keep, and so, okay, this money can take care of this child, because you mentioned psychologically, emotionally, and then the trauma of going through IVF process. Some will even fail, some will have to do 2-3 times. And how advisable is it, especially for those that, because we are in a generation where people don't want to get married, but they want to have kids. So they are opting for other options, and these are the options available to them. How advisable is it for such ladies?
Doctor, you have to take a pause on that because we need to go for our break. As we take our word on marble, Doctor will be right back to answer Joy's question. So don't worry, because this one is going to dissect it very well, and I want you to enjoy it. So let's go for our word on marble. We'll be right back. Okay, so if you're just joining us, it's still family and values, and we're talking about time taking and less pressure to get married early. Like you saw our word on marble. Better for you to get married late than to marry wrong. And our doctor just affirming that it's true, it's good. But we need to work on Joy's question now. She asked your question. I know that kind of question is not something I need to repeat because it's your field. What do you have to tell us on this?
Well, it's important to know that even as people face their career and begin to agree with themselves that they want to marry, but they want to have children. Let me show. In a recent time, some women have asked me to see me. Said, yes, they want their own babies, but they don't want to have babies. I don't have father.
They don't want to. They don't want to go to the sperm bank. Let me put it that way. They want a man physically available.
Yeah. Second shocking thing. They don't want a child. They don't want a child from a woman that's already married. They don't want to attract someone's husband.
Okay.
And they are looking for single men.
And they're in their 40s.
They don't tell me they are looking for single
men. No, that is obvious. I mean, it's obvious already.
That's it.
So they want a father trace for the child. They don't want to break homes.
They don't want to break into people's homes. Yeah.
And they don't like candle and they need to pay fire every
they want their peace of mind.
Every Thursday and fire.
So what's the missing point? And give them options. Go to Samba. The three people I've met have to tell me that's it. I'm talking about the last one. That I should give them time to think about it. The man at 45, no matter how broke that guy is, someone is pushing
Wow. And they are saying there is no love. And they are saying there is no good man or good woman.
No, it's not about love. None is not about good man. It's about getting married.
Yeah, I get you.
Sometimes the situation enters into it. That's okay, let me have a child and this father figure. I heard a story just 2 days ago. Someone from abroad called me and said, I met a guy in Nigeria. I'm not married. I'm 3 years old now. I divorced with my guy in the UK. And now the guy I plan to marry to settle with my old female and he's a broke guy. That's if he's the only one that is broke. That's what we community getting married together.
And she's ready to go ahead with it.
No, not saying how we should feed community, the family, everybody. Assuming it's only the guy, she's ready to stay with a broke guy.
She's already doing that.
So let me now go to this. You're a father. And I'm sure you are still very much conversant with the generations of our primitive fathers and mothers. What would you suggest to such a lady? Or what would you advise, the generation that we have now to do in a situation like that?
Advanced things like that. Honestly, at that point, the options are limited. And they have to be intentional. They have to determine that what do you want? What do I really want? I don't subscribe to them getting married to someone's husband.
Of course.
That's not fair.
It's not.
That's not.
It's not you.
But the Bible makes us understand that a time will come where 7 women will cling to just one man, just to bear his name. And we are seeing that happening. Yeah, so it's a reality that will soon face us. That would soon face us.
And quite a number of people come around and say, okay, can you get some donor? It's not every man that has sperm.
Yeah, to fertilize a egg.
All those ones in marriage, they opt for that. It's acceptable to go and be married. You can cope with that. For someone that doesn't have a husband who will be looking after her, who will take care of the children, raising children this time around is not cheap.
It's not.
It's not funny.
It's not. So, it's not a joke.
Parenting is a battle. It's a serious battle.
Can we say it's declining or is increasing? Can we say it's declining or increasing?
It's increasing. A lot of men are finding that.
Men. Why?
You see, the economic issues now and the way people show affluence.
It's bringing pressure.
A broke man is not respected.
At all. Not even in his family. Not even his own children.
Not in his children's want to it's understandable.
But it's the truth. We are family. We are speaking realistic here.
We understand.
No woman does that. So that's why when young ones tell me, I need a good guy, my guy must be good, I ask them, what do you get to the table? Then they throw it back to me. What do I meet on the table?
What do I meet on the table? But then do you subscribe to the ways our forefathers to just match make? Whether you're in love or not, they look at you, no, you're making small stipends, there is a good girl here, both of you marry and start a family.
Sometimes also,
I mean,
doing that then, they will want that love to grow.
They will say they grow in love.
Yes. It's just like doing this, what do you call it now, grafting. You bring the girl, you bring the guy because they know the family and match them together. And you tell them, then after a while, when it is time for them to, they start loving themselves. And it actually worked for some.
Because my late grandma said she never loved my grandfather until she had, I think, maybe 2-3 children.
Maybe there was
that
emergency.
was when she started. No,
there's emergency.
Due to famine.
Let me understand.
At that time, that was managed. Right now,
it's not
to manage anything
at all.
Nobody manages poverty. And then, majority of us, are we still living in that era? Are we living in the village now? Where are even the parents?
Society.
Where are the parents?
Because those children are all grown and
now, a lot of women now begin to claim, human rights, feminism, and all that. I do what I want. Forgetting that women that are spoken like that, they're not.
Okay, let me go to this. What challenges do you think older couple face? Okay, we see a lady of like 45 or 48 getting married to a divorcee or a separate a widower, sorry, and they come together. What challenges do they face with your experience as a medical person? And they want to, even though maybe the lady never had any, and the man just had maybe 1 or 2 from the previous relationship, and now they are coming together. What are the challenges they go through in this, in doing this?
What's not the reality in our society now is that once the couple divorce, the reality increases. The serious of the past. It's still there. So they unleash the experience of the past on the present person. So it's a difficult thing to manage.
That means such a person is not healed, because if he or she is healed, definitely, like what we have discussed from time to time, there will be counseling, there will be therapy, there will be all manner of things you need to go through before you finally say I do to another woman or to another man.
Who is doing it?
The man or the woman who is divorced.
No, who is the first that is going to bring him to himself?
The two of them will have to decide that.
It's easier to say
than done.
You can agree or keep down. So, okay, for example, a woman of possibility to get married to a man who lost the wife.
Yeah, literally.
That man, the person the man is later.
Yeah.
So to transfer that same it's not going to be as easy as that. Because the 48-year-old lady now has to start learning this new guy. Yeah, okay. And before you know it, the guy will be saying, well, it's not your fault. It's not because I lost the war.
And she's desperate to have a child. So what she's looking for is just to have that child and then stay on her own.
Many of them, they are willing to go through the route of IVF, sponsor, whatever cost is going to be involved and all that. And, to handle a woman is not as easy as that. Yeah. But it's on the increase. And when you look at it, the woman that wants to go and divorce, are we praying for more divorce? Are we praying for more divorce in our society? Then, or a man that is the rich of life, where are you able to shop for that? Don't put a signboard and say, I'm looking for
someone that look like the house is richer.
That brings me to something I saw on social media, because I wanted to ask the question about the biological, but you've talked about that. A lady came on social media and put out, she said, oh, I need a second wife for my husband. And she stated her reasons. Reason because I want to focus on my career. You come and take care of my children, but you're not going to stay in the same house. You stay your separate house, And she put out all the criteria and said, please reach out to me and send me a DM if you're interested. And that got me thinking, like, how many women? And she said, I am a traditionalist. She was specific. She said, everybody around me know I'm a traditionalist.
That's very interesting.
And now I'm looking at, okay, now you bring in this lady and then she turns something and she becomes a tyrant.
A traditionalist.
And now takes everything and then you put the children you want to protect into another societal mess.
Sweetheart, traditionalists cannot be joked with. Why can you come and take everything? The traditionalist
tell me,
the husband.
A part of where I come from, in my state, there's a community where women get married to more than one man. Young girls, I know of, they've gotten to marry like 3 men. You see a young girl catering for 3 men and they are living together. And I'm asked, why can't you share these men with other women that are looking for? It's a tradition in that community. Putting all of that with our current situation and delay in marriage, do you think that the Western culture has influenced young ladies on getting married early? Like when they are the prime and people want to marry them. Now that time Shakara, they do this. They want to jump and then, they want to showcase. A lot of them want to go do their boobs, they want to look good and look all the flamboyant life. And then the clock is ticking just like an old woman waiting for you at the door, and one day it just shows up on your face. Do you think the Western culture has influenced delay of marriage in Africa and Nigeria? All right.
Yeah, the reality is, like I said earlier at the beginning of this program, that anything that is happening in the US now, we are seeing it. It's the hot. It's hot. So our people are learning different values. They see all these advancements in technology. People watch YouTube, they go to YouTube, they do all manner of things, they watch different media, TikTok, they start people lash at another person, how marriages are crashing. This is what people see. And whatever you consume more, eventually become part of your life. So it's essentially part of the reason. And these days, there's all this passing now where young ones now, research of
greener pasture
of the country. Now, when they enter Western culture, they see that in the UK, in the US, it is the norm. Getting separated is not
a big deal.
So both of you can learn the same thing in the next 3 months. All of you are going to
people take people abroad. A man takes a woman abroad after getting her papers and all that. You say, wow, so I have this power. Let me use it. One. So before, we're not hearing all those things because there was technology to see us. But now, we are seeing it. You are getting the information as it the hot, happening
live, streaming live.
Influences, all these getting married and all that. And people learn from the wrong things and from the things.
Okay, I want to ask them, what is the role of family in all this? Getting married early, or not even settling down, or making decision later in the day in life, apart from the ambition of the young girl or the man itself. Do they get married late?
Yeah.
Seriously, in their 50s? Do they get to 50? Maybe 40s, but not 45? Maybe 45, 46? Okay, now, and again, with your field, your experience, your wealth of knowledge when it comes to IVF, surrogacy as an embryologist, what will be your advice to both the young and those who are coming in late to make up their minds that, okay, I cannot wait any longer. Let me just make up my mind. Then does surrogacy have any bad influence in the lives of those who will want to do so? Because some will say they will come back and start
claim their children
and like that. So help us.
So not even want to release the children.
So family have a lot of work to do. Okay. Every family needs to educate their children. About family life, what they have seen in life, give them that's what we do in our home. In my own family, we do that. We have family meeting and then every occasion we have family meeting with my children. And that's important because if you don't give them adequate information, they will source for it outside. And guess what? You get the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You get the wrong information from outside. So it's important parents will need to take it up and say, okay, let me educate. I don't want my children to go through this negative lives and all that. Secondly,
the IVF.
The IVF, yes, it's another that is fantastic now. No family have reason to be married. The advent of technology is helping a lot of families.
Except
how
phones.
Expensive is it?
Except phones.
Because we always want to bring it back.
Yes, we don't have money. That's where the problem
because
comes.
I was like, I give you 4 times, 3 times. And so, so how expensive can this be?
Yeah, thank you. This is an important question.
Then it's
asked. And I have to answer it every now and then. And when you say something is expensive, compare to what?
Compared to what?
Because if you say it's expensive, you should be comparing to not having children.
There's only one to but the money.
Now, like I said, lack of money is actually the major issue now. If there are solutions, if they interest you that I personally believe 5 years in my life, I only 5 years. 5 in 9 years.
And it's your field.
12.
Before
it's all
before
failed.
you
5.
joined
It's
this
all failed. Like 5. It failed.
Half is up to 7 years. So 2 of my 3 children, 2 to 7 years. So money is a major factor. But you have to put everything on the table. Is it really the money? One interesting thing about that is that the more you do it, the more the chances of success.
Yeah. That's why some have quadruplets and all that. Wow.
So you do the first one, because you don't have money for the second one, that will be an entry. Maybe it's that second
now connected. Okay.
And it's not even only the idea that's in rush. When patient comes to us, we put all the options on the table.
Okay.
Okay. After looking at their system, learning a lot of blood work on them to find out what is actually person to do and all that. We put all the options. Some clients is only few medications and they get pregnant on their own.
Wow.
Some may have to need assistance of donor sperm, like I said. In the past, father's time, there was no technology to discover that. Where there was sperm issue or no sperm issue. That's why in that time, some couples will separate and they get married to another person.
And they get pregnant.
Because the advancement in technology was not there then. But now, if that's no sperm.
You can quickly detect it.
Sperm bank is there. You use sperm bank for them and you get that desire. We have patients that we didn't have to pass through IVF, but through IUI, which is using someone's sperm on the right, have the first child, she's carrying the second pregnancy right now. After 6 years of marriage. So it's not all infertility that results in IVF. IVF is actually second to the last option. The last option is surrogacy.
Yeah.
So if it is IVF, and when you say expensive, like I said earlier, in the United States as of today, IVF costs $5,000. So now, people from America, from UK, from Canada, they come to Nigeria to do it. Because in Nigeria, the max you can spend is $5 million. The max.
$5 million.
You can get for 1.5, 2 million, 2.5,
okay.
3 million. How many years in Nigeria run through it?
Now, this has brought me to my last question. Where is the role of culture and social stigmatization in all of this? Because IVF, somebody will say, as long as be you, there is that African mentality, and there is a place of religion also where people know that they have an option, but a woman would do IVF, would do surrogate, but on the day of Thanksgiving and dedication, she will say, oh, she's not going to tell you the process she went through so that she can help another person. She'll say, God did it. And everybody, another blind person looking up to God, that, oh, for God to do it for her, would do it, but doesn't know the process she went through. So what is the role of culture and religion?
You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to answer that.
Culture, I think we need to retain our culture to help families. And about the church, actually spoke my mind. The churches are helping this.
Yeah. Some come out.
They brainwash them, they fit it for too long. Once it is now late,
it is now open.
That has to cost them a lot of money to resolve. So churches, religion houses need to help us in this area by educating. Because people go for testimonies and they give incomplete testimonies. And it's not helping young couples or the couples that are aspiring to have their own babies. But things are changing, things are getting better. Some churches are doing it and doing it massively. So the culture.
Thank you so much. Can you give us a final word of advice to our viewers out there who are watching you? Just to advise them in 60 seconds.
My advice is
thank you, sir.
You need to decide for yourself, know what you want, and see the right person. Getting married is actually better than getting married wrong. So as long as you understand that you see a man that is taking you somewhere, because a man that is going nowhere has nowhere to take you. So it's important you look for a man, you don't wait for too long. The expensive women's age tickets per second. So my advice is that people should try as much as possible, look for information, the right information, consume it, and take a decision. Parents, they need to start educating their children on why they need to get married early and marry early. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
We've been
so
talking
much,
with Dr.
Doctor.
Abiodun Adetono Amzat. He is a medical laboratory personnel and also a scientist. He's an embryologist and from Harvard trained entrepreneur, a business consultant. And you can continue to use Mr. Fixit, Mr. Celebrate, whatever name you want to call him. We are so honored to have you this morning. Thank you so much. Okay, so you heard it. We are still going to come in with a young person to continue this discussion and let's hear their own side of the story. But we need to take this first so that we'll have a comprehensive, detailed information about what we're discussing. Okay, big shout out goes to someone who just sent me a message. Okay, this better shout out is going to Mrs. Njoka Florence. Happy birthday to you. Many more fulfilling new age from husband, man. Okay, from your son and from Shemilore. Happy birthday. Wish you many, many fulfilling new age. Joy, over to you.
Yes, wishing you all the best this weekend. But I want to say something. If you're sharing your testimonies about fertility, please always give a big shout out to the doctors. Not just my pastor. Thank you for prayers. Give shout out. Thank the doctors. They are doing a great job. From what doctor has explained to us, you understand that it's not easy going through and taking people through that process. Like I said, women are very difficult to humble, but I think that's right. All right, it's weekend, and I'm always excited because it's Friday, and I would have to rest. Have a peaceful weekend. Stay out of trouble. Keep yourself cool, calm, and content as much as you can. I'll see you next week. I am Princess Joy. Have a lovely weekend ahead of you.
Okay, so we wish you the very best of the weekend, like you heard, and please don't get into the wrong marriage. It's better you are safe than to be, seeking you out elsewhere. That will not be your portion. Tomorrow is Saturday. Joy will be coming up on Monday because she needs to rest Saturday and Sunday. So on behalf of everyone who has made this week a success for us, from the MCR to the cameraman to the audio, to our editor, to our voice ladies, and also to our darling Kalisa, our senior, our guy who is supervising our production. Thank you so much. Thank you. We love all of you in Galaxy. And to Tokwe also, thank you, locally. Thank you for being here. It's another wonderful week. Next week, Joy is taking us on a jolly ride. And you know how when she's sitting on this place, on this particular seat, it takes another, you go here and there. My name is Remain Olori. I wish you the very best of the weekend. Enjoy your day. Me, I'm going to watch a cinema. Join me as I watch Red Line. Bye.